Hey guys, it's Jack on Stage Right Secrets. I'm here with Ryan. What's up?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Good. Happy Windy City Smokeout Day and Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones
I heard
Day.
You're pretty stoked.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. We look forward to it all year long. I actually started watching Game of Thrones just to impress Marin because I was like, she was so excited about last season and I had never watched it, so I binge watched like 5 seasons in like a month just to like impress her enough, like whatever. So then we could watch it together. But now I'm like, this is the greatest show. How have I not seen this already? And but yeah, we're pretty pumped tonight. We get home at like 11 o'clock, so I'm sure she'll like watch it before. But then we're gonna watch it together tonight. So. And
how did you propose? Congratulations.
Thanks. On a boat.
On a boat?
Yeah.
It's pretty epic.
In Michigan, where I'm from, and yeah, it was cool. It was really
Amazing.
A special moment.
So we're at Windy City Smokeout. I need to know, what is your favorite barbecue?
Man, I just had the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. The Fox Brothers beef short rib.
Okay.
Oh my God, they're from Atlanta. It was amazing. In Nashville, my favorite is Peg Leg Porker over in the Gulch. That's fantastic. But yeah, Fox Brothers here was just mind blowing.
I need to check that out. Okay. Yeah. So since we are at a music festival, what 3 essentials would you suggest fans to bring to brave the heat of a music festival?
Sunscreen, Ryan Hurd dad hat, and beer money.
Good stuff. And your t-shirt, I need to talk about your t-shirt because it is one of the coolest merchandise items I've seen.
Okay.
Did you come up with the design?
No, my friend Daniel came up with it. He just sent it to me out of the blue. He's a bass player, but he does some merch stuff on the side.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me, and I laughed so hard that I was like, we have to print that up. And yeah, it's so what it is, and you can, I don't know. Remember the Jesus is my homeboy shirts?
Yep.
And there was just such a funny little fad that happened, and so everybody says I look like Jesus, which I always have kind of like been like, I don't like that at all. But I kind of just leaning into it a little bit with this one. Just it's funny, and it's just Ryan is my homeboy, and it's the same design as that. It's I don't know.
Epic.
People giggle at it. We don't. That's the only thing. All this stuff's supposed to be fun, so we're having fun with that one.
Yeah. And how do you choose your set list for a festival versus your own show? I'm always curious about that.
Well, they give you a time that you're supposed to play, and you try to get it all the way to the end.
Try to get it all
That's
in.
all. I mean, it's like, we got to play an hour. How do we do that? No, I don't know. It's not really any different than what we normally do. It's a little bit less like preparation, like on stage, kind of just put all your gear up and go. But as far as picking a set list, it's not much different. You just always are trying to, make sure people are having a good time, and you want to play stuff that they know, hopefully. And we have 4 songs out, and some songs that I've written for other people, and that's the nice part about like coming at this as a songwriter is like I have songs that have been on the radio and that have people know, and so I'm not just playing covers.
Yeah.
And like to eat up time, and that's just a unique thing that we do that because of where I come from, we're able to. So it's set list is always hard, but I think this one today is gonna be really fun.
And your EP has a nice flow to it. How did you choose the track listing?
Oh, well, I put out 1 song a month last year, and underground, just like streaming only, and I didn't release it for sale until February, and I'm not exactly sure how the track. I think we just put them in order, or I don't know. Is it We Do Us, Love in a Bar, City Girl, Hold You Back, I think. So, Love in a Bar is track 1 on my album too. It's like that's the song that kind of it's who I am as an artist and a person and a writer, and it just sets the tone, and it's my story, So I love leading off with that one on my EP, and then it's track 1 on my full length too. So it's just like a really special song, and people really connect with it, and it's really. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah. And since you are a songwriter, I love finding out where's the weirdest place you've either gained inspiration for a song or actually written a song.
Oh my gosh. Weirdest place I've written a song. I'll tell you what, I wrote a song the other day called Pancakes.
Pancakes?
And I wrote it because the day before I made pancakes for Marin in our new house, so for the first time, and I was like, pancakes.
Are you a pancakes guy or waffles?
I'm a pancakes guy, but she wants me to get a waffle maker, so I think I have to do that. It's an easy way to impress her. Is just like get up and like make some kick-ass pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Way to everyone's heart, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing. So one thing I love about your music though is like you have different influences in your music. You can kind of tell with a little pop, a little rock.
Sure.
Genres matter now with so many different people it's hard to categorize?
Yeah, I think that the distinction is important, and I think like the sounds are always different, and everybody's borrowing from each other sonically. But I think I feel like the distinction matters in country music is the way that we write lyrics. It's a very specific way that we write lyrics in country music. It has to do with rhymes, and it has to do with storytelling and making sure that the lines are bulletproof and there's no holes in the story. So that's just different. Pop music is just all about catching your ear, right? And so they can repeat things in a different way, and they don't really have to be as descriptive as we do. But that's just a very special way that we've always had to write songs. And yeah, I draw from a lot of rock and roll. I really do, and because that's what I grew up listening to. But like, I'm that first generation of kid that grew up without having to, like, we didn't have to be a rock and roll kid or a country whatever or we could listen to everything. And I think that's like what you see not only happen in my music, where you're like, man, there's a lot of rock and roll in this stuff, but you also see it in like, you know, the whole genre as a whole. And then, you know, I think like the part that's hard is you get caught up in this discussion of like what country music is supposed to sound like, and that bothers me a little bit, because it's like it's not supposed to sound like it did 50 years ago. And also, like, if I'm tired of people like telling fans what they're supposed to like and what they're not supposed to like. Like, if they love something, then let them love it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to buy it. But I really love being a part of country music, and I love pulling other influences into it. Like, that's been a really, you know, fun thing for me, is to like discover new music and figure out how I can like inspire myself in a similar way. So
that's amazing. That was put perfectly. I feel like that should everyone should listen to what your advice just now. Love what you want to love. But it seems like you're writing 24/7, like just from watching your social media. Do you have any new music coming out?
I mean, right now my album's done, so I'm writing for other artists, and like we're writing for Marin's second album right now, and she's got a ton of great songs, and I'm, you know, who knows if I'll even be on that, but like, you know, like I've had other artists record my songs this year too, and that's still my job. Like, I still love doing that, and I kind of view myself as I know a lot of people do, but like in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about like, there's a little pressure there on myself to like always be creating something, whether it's for me or somebody else. So I don't get to write as much as I'd like to, but we're still pretty consistent with it.
When you go into a writing session, do you think do you think in your mind like, oh, this will be for someone else, or myself?
Well, right now it's just for other people. I kind of have my stuff that I'm like kind of keeping hidden a little bit, so that it doesn't get pitched around, but for like another album maybe or whatever. But I'm like, because there's some stuff you're like, no one else can sing this. This is mine. But I'm done with my album, so I'm kind of in this weird spot where I'm like just waiting on Love in a Bar to do like move up the charts so that we can put the whole thing out and then move on to making something else.